So actually, Dr. Musgrave did not say that he saw a snake in space. He absolutely did not say that. It doesn't take long to find the actual quote of what he said during the interview. There it is. First of all, context, right? All kinds of debris come off of spaceships, especially at the back end after the main engine shut down and you open the doors, ice chips, oxygen or hydrogen, stuff dumped from the engines. On 2 flights, I've seen and photographed what I call the snake, in quotes, like a 7-foot eel swimming out there. It may be an uncritical rubber seal from the main engines. In 0G, it's totally free to maneuver, and it has its own internal waves like it's swimming. At another point, he also said that it's probably made of rubber because it can sort of freely jiggle around. So he didn't say it was a snake. He said he saw something, some debris. He clearly thinks this is debris floating around out there. And if you have a rubber tube or a rubber strip in zero gravity, and if it has any internal momentum, it's going to move. Like our sensibilities on Earth is that things are at rest, right? Like my microphone is not suddenly moving on its own. Things tend to come to rest for a couple of reasons because of gravity and friction and et cetera in the atmosphere. Those forces tend to dampen any momentum, and so things eventually come to rest. Out in space, there is no atmosphere, right? If you're in orbit, you're in microgravity. And so any movement that you have is going to just continue. And, right, things will not come to rest. And so anything that breaks off of a ship and is floating out there is probably going to be spinning or rotating, or if it's rubbery, it'll be wriggling around. And that's what he saw. He was just describing what he saw. He clearly didn't think it was an actual snake. Hence the quotes, and hence he said that it was like an eel, not a snake. But these kind of things take on a life of their own. They become mythology, urban legend, etc. And people are just often too lazy to check it out, to spend the 5 minutes it would take, less time than it took to make that video. They could have figured out that the quote in context is clearly he was looking at space debris. So either that person is just incredibly intellectually lazy, or they didn't care what was true. They just, provocative, mystery claim, let's put that out there without the slightest care of whether or not it's valid or true or anything. This is the dumbing down of our culture, of our society, one TikTok video at a time. Please take at least the 5 minutes to 2 minutes, whatever it takes to check things out before you spread them. If you don't care, fine, don't do it. But don't spread misinformation before doing the minimal effort necessary to check it out, please.